Hello and welcome back to another episode of Magic Farm 2. Set my smeltery back up and we've got 372 ingots of iron. I'm going to see how much fits into one barrel, so let's just quickly have a look at that. And whilst that does that, I went to the Nether again just to do some stuff, and also I did a little bit of mining off camera. And nearly pissed myself with laughter when I heard this. So yeah, it's a good job I wasn't on camera when I heard that, because I just broke into hysterics. I don't know what mod does that, but oh my god, that's just fit all into one cauldron, into one with room to spare. Nice. God. Anyway, what I've got planned today is I really need to sort out this storage. It's getting on my nerves now. A lot. So I've been looking for the mods, and I've come across something called Applied Energistics, is it? Energistics. Yep. And this is what I'm going to use for my storage. It's expensive stuff though. So that is why I went to the Nether as well, to get a bit more quartz. And I went mining and got some Certus quartz as well. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to need though is stuff from Therm. Let's have a look at that. And we load. There we go. That's it. Thermal expansion. We need some stuff from this first, just to generate some electricity. We need a steam dynamo, a leadstone energy cell. But before we get the leadstone energy cell, we've got to make a pulverizer so we can actually get dust to be able to make some components for that. So first thing on the list is steam dynamo and a pulverizer. So let's get to cracking on those. Where's the steam dynamo? No? I always do that. So annoying. Get rid of that. Right, steam dynamo is copper clear cogs, which is 5 copper, 1 redstone, copper, so that's 5, 10, 13 copper, silver ingot, and 2 redstone for that. So let's go get those bits. Some silver. I'll just have one of those. Get some redstone. And we need some copper. Blocks. Have a couple of those. Actually, we need more than that, don't we? I'll just get that. And we're going to need a crafting bench, because I can't be asked to keep coming over here for it. Right. So first thing is steam dynamo. Ah, very good, yes. Nice. So we want, chuck that in there. We want 5 cogs, 2 cogs rather. That, and then we want 1 tin, that, and then it's and then can we just click that? No, it's not that easy. So that and that. 1, 2, 3. Another redstone, and that gives us a steam dynamo. So that's our first bit. Next bit we need is a pulverizer, which is there. A piston we know how to make flint, copper. That's a gold ingot. And the machine frame is made from steel or iron. Iron, glass, gold. Okay. Let's grab those bits. So 4 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 gold. There. What else do we need? 4 glass. I think I may have in here. Let's just get the glass out. And that should be for the machine frame. I need to make a piston, so I'm going to need some. No, let's just get a stack of that out. Got some wood. Let's just get some more iron out. Let's just get loads of iron out, sod it. So we've got the machine frame, we've got the piston, we need some copper, which we've got here, and then we need the redstone reception core, so we need another gold ingot. Just grab them all, sod it. And redstone for that. So we just need flint and some wood for our piston. So flint, what was that flint there? Flint. I think it was only 2 we needed for that. So let's make a reception goal first. There we go. And then, is it like this? And then iron. And what else was it? 4 glass, was it gold? Yep, machine frame. Okay, so that's the machine frame and the reception core. So now I need to make a piston. I need some cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there. Redstone, iron, wood. Next is our piston. That's 3 bits. What else do I need? 2 flint and 2 copper ingots. Right. How do we make that again? Memory's awful. Let's just get that. Right, flint. I like this little thing, it helps a lot. Helps for people like me anyway, who've got a useless memory. And we've got a pulverizer. Sweet. And I think we'll just set this up over here for now. Pulverizer can go there. Steam dynamo can go there. So now I'm going to need water. Good job, I've got a good source here. Get some water in that. How many buckets is that going to take? 4. Don't know how much power it will generate from just 4. But 4. Okay, and then we need some coal, which I've got loads of from my fortune pick. Oh, I've also made some footlongs. They don't heal much more than the jelly sandwiches really, but it's just another source of food. Coal. And we'll just turn those into coal blocks, I think, just to so we can chuck more on. There we go. So if we stick that in, that should start generating electricity. Yeah, which is going into there. Okay, so for our next thing, we need to make the leadstone energy cell so we can actually start storing power. And for that, we need 1 gold dust, 1 silver dust. So 1 silver ingot and 1 gold dust. And then we stick these together and we should get electrum blend. So we'll just chuck this in the furnace. So we're just going to put that chicken back over here. Moved all of the food stuff here for temporarily. These are the things that we use for the footlongs. Footlong! So, next is the leadstone thing. So, leadstone. So that is, yeah, that's the electrum ingot. So we'll make that now whilst we're. Hello. Helps if you put some coal in, doesn't it? I suppose. Not going to cook very well without it. Oh, beer. So redstone. that's gold. Electrum ingot. Redstone conductance coil. Okay, so now we need the leadstone energy cell frame, so I'm going to need some lead ingots. What else do I need? Lead ingots, glass, and a block of redstone. So I've got the glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got the redstone. So I'll make the redstone block. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably got that the wrong way around again. Oh no. Okay, so that's the leadstone energy cell frame. Next we need, I've got that, so copper, 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 copper. Oh, that's it, we've got the bits already. That was let me just, yes, copper, copper, that's it. Is that all it needs? That's quite simple to make actually. It seemed to become more complicated. Alright then. So now we've got that. We can get our thingamajig and we'll just take you out for a minute. I know we've lost some power from that, but I'm going to cry about it. And that should start. Yeah, the water goes down quite fast. Not the end of the world. So if I stick pulverizer back there, I should not get power. Sweet. Oh, this has got a thing, hasn't it? Which way? I want the right side, I believe, is orange. No? Orange. There we go. Okay. Lovely. I've had to write down a piece of paper all the stuff I need. There is one optional thing that I'm going to make for this eventually, and that'll be the aqueous accumulator, which just keeps generating infinite amounts of water for me, which you can just pipe straight into it. But hopefully by then I should be onto a different power source, so maybe the magma. Who knows? Can't believe all that iron fit in there, that's amazing. Right, so for the first ME chest, we need an ME basic processor. Let's go to Applied. Applied. ME chest. Let's click that. So, iron. We need to make a chest. Glass. And we need a conversion matrix, which requires other bits. Which the ME basic processor. And I've got to make 2 of these. So, and a quartz cutting knife. Jesus. Stick, iron, and 2 nether quartz. So I need 2 of those. So let's go into here and grab some quartz. And there's a slime. Attack of the slimes, they're coming around again. And we need some sticks. Sticks. And there's that music again. Oh, God. 2 of those. Alright, what else do we need? I need chest. So, redstone, silicon is nether quartz dust. So we'll just crush some of that down. And I need to turn that music down because that's really putting me off. Although I could just turn the wheel on my headphones, I suppose. There we go. Right then. What else do we need? Alright, so for silicon, it's just that cooked. So let's get 2 of those cooking. We need some more coal. Got loads of coal. Absolutely loads of it. Right, so whilst they're cooking, honestly I might even get those and make them do 2 bits before I move on to something else. 2 silicon. So yeah, some of the bits you need for this Applied Energistics is mad. Right then. Chest. That. And let's put that there. Silicon. Oh, what's that there? Gold. I've only got it for one. That's gonna suck ass. One of those, and a quartz cutting knife. Right. Just gonna get some gold. Gold. Sure, I've got some gold ore. Might have to do the gold ingots, but I knew we had some gold ore. Let's get this smelted down. Where's that gone now? There. Blind as a bat. Right, so whilst that smelts down, we'll get to... That needs to be cooked now. Yep, okay. What else do we need? So we've got that, so we need Fluix dust, which is nether quartz, certus quartz, and redstone. So I need 2 of each. So I need some certus quartz, which I'm sure I've got some certus quartz dust here. 1, 2 of that, and then there's 2 more nether quartz that we can pulverise down. 2 of those. Okay. That does that ever so fast. That's great. I wonder if the furnace is that fast as well. So we want... Get off. Out you get. 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those, which makes 2 Fluix dust. Oh my gosh. I got loads. I didn't realise it did that. Right, so if we just fill that bad boy up. Yeah, you've put fluid ducts here. It just goes whack! Smacks it straight in. Problem is it stays in the tube. So it's got a little extra there now. But whatever. So, yes, you've gone into my miner's bag. Get you out of there. Get those blocks of gold. What did I need that for again? No, not that. Any chest. That. Alright, gold. That. Gold. Redstone. I need this for the, I think it's the storage RAM, the memory or whatever you want to call it. Where is it? The storage. Yeah, the 1K one. Need one of those as well for, see? It's quite simple compared to what I'm doing right now. So, what else do we need? Got that. Certus quartz. So let's just... What's the difference between those? Oh, just a different way. Okay, so it's... Move you off. That there. Where's that? Oh, I see. It uses it. Doesn't actually make it. What a pleb. Oh, well, you learn as you go, I suppose. I need a certus quartz. A full one. Just a full one. I need loads. There. Then we need Fluix dust. I need you. And is it iron? It is. There we go. Conversion matrix. So we should have the stuff for a chest other than a chest. Some wood. Just make that a great wood. Let's make a chest. Right. ME chest. Click that. So we want the conversion. Then we want that. Iron. And glass. And we've got our ME chest. Right. So I'm not going to connect it directly because it uses power constantly. So I'm going to be breaking the connection whenever I want to use it, because you can open it, but you can put stuff in it, but you can't access it unless it's got power. So next up, we need to make the storage. So the 1K storage, redstone. Okay, that's all simple stuff. So it's that, which we've already got. So this should be fairly simple. Let's just go grab that. We've got that. Right. doing again? Round, that's it. 1k storage. Put that on the table. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Lovely. And then, no, we can go to that again. Emmy chest. No. Bell end. Right. So we've got that. Redstone. Glass. And iron. 1k storage. Oh yeah. So now what you do is you put this into there. Like that. I'm going to be making a few, not of these chests, I'm going to be making a few of those storage discs. I can just swap and change discs, and eventually you can get something called a disk drive where you can put 8 of those in or something like that. So yeah, superb. Love it. So what do I need to make now? I need to make an energy thing, don't I? Power cable or something. I suppose that would be thermal. Wouldn't it? So let's get to thermal. Where is it? Redstone energy conduit. So yeah, it's a conduit, that's what I want. Not a redstone one. Conduit. Spell it right, conduit. Right, leadstone. That's the one we want. Redstone, lead, redstone. That's easy enough. Redstone, glass and lead. More lead. Lead block. And all the sound's gone. Probably because I've turned it down too low that I can't hear it from my headphones. Okay, so get that redstone across the top, and then 2 lead, 1 glass, makes us some power. So connect that there. Right, what's wrong? Oh, we need to, yes, the front to orange, and that is on now, and you'll see how much power that's using just to power this chest. We need some water. Some water in there. I'm going to have to make an accuracy thingamajig sooner than later, I think. This is a pain in the ass doing this. But yeah, you can understand why I'm going to have to. So we'll just use this and we'll disconnect that for now. Until I sort out what I want to stick on that storage disk, which is going to be loads of stuff that I need to stick there. All that, all this. Yeah. So just give me a second, I'll just gather myself. Hello, we're back. Just fixing where this bell end of a tree burst through. Oh, great. Because it's just getting on my nerves now. So just 1, 2, 3. There, fixed. Lovely. And I can't break these either. So, these storage units are beautiful. I've made a partition editor where you just put your storage in, you name it. You can also put items in here and it will only let those items into that disk. But I haven't bothered with that. So I've just named them for make life easier for myself. I've only got 3 at the moment. Where did I put? I've got cobble and wood, so all cobble and wood's going to go on that, and then this is a random one, which I'm just sticking loads of random shit on. So let's show you how it works. So in there at the moment I've got farming. I'm not connected to the power yet, so I'll just grab some more farming stuff. Let's get rid of this crap in my inventory. And that dolly as well. I made a dolly. 6 iron. or 5 iron rather, and a piece of wood, and it just lets you move whole chests and plonk them down, like I've done with this one. Rather than going backwards and forwards, I can just go, hello, there we go. So, let's open this, get some more seeds, and this is going to be my thingamajig. Right, so connect, it's got power. So now we can just start chucking all these seeds on. All of those lovely seeds. And you can see that's only used up 294, so let me just disconnect that because we don't need that power at the moment. And it stays powered for a little bit, I've noticed. That's not farming, that's bloody food. So you can actually, if you're quick, chuck a load of stuff in before the power goes off again. It says it uses Minecraft joules there, which is apparently different to the redstone stuff. Or the redstone flux, I think it is, but it works, it powers it, so I'm not going to complain. Brush and spray out your food. Let's go see if there's any more. I want my dolly. See if there's any more farming stuff. No, this is all food. This is all food. Empty, empty. And this is farming stuff. Hay bales and loads of this stuff. Actually, can't turn that into some seeds. No, so that is going to be food as well. So put that there. That farming, farming, all farming. And we'll just get some pumpkin seeds. Get 5 of those. Those can be chucked into food as well. And you'll be part of the food as well. So just run back over. And it's still powered, look. Just chuck a bit more power into that. And we'll just chuck all of this stuff onto it now. And these hay bales. If you notice, look, 138 hay bales, so it stacks up. I don't know how much, but it stacks up to a lot. It's so good. And now we can just take that out. And we've got all of that on there. And now I can just have a chest, one chest full of storage discs with all different things on it. So what we've got here, cobblestone and wood. Let's get rid of these 2 chests here. We'll just get this, chuck it in. That chest is empty now. I'll just get me dolly. Oh, I need you over here, come on. Oh, I love mods. Why haven't I played with mods? I'm going to fill more drums up. Probably going to do those offline. Smelt down every bit of iron that I've got. Every different ore, rather. And put them all into drums. Because that is how I'm going to set my smeltery up. And we need you. Yeah, I'm going to set my smeltery up so that if I need something, I can click a button. And it will suck some of the required metal out that I need. But that is in the future. So let's get all this stone and mud. It's not mud, is it? It's just wood and cobblestone I'm having. So I'm going to have to get another one for mud. Stone is not on there as well. I want cobblestone. Might change that to... Let's go to the disk formatter. Call it stone, mud, wood. Oh, and you have to keep pressing delete as well to do it. Stone, mud, wood. There we go. Format that, and it's got it there. Stone, mud, wood. Mud. I said mud. I don't know why, but it's dirt, but whatever. So put that back there. We shall connect him up. Right, so now we can have mud. And we can have mud. Look at that, look. How much space is that? It takes up a lot of space, but... So I want that. Sand, I suppose, I'll have to keep separate. Wood. All this stone. Gravel is... I'll class it as stone. More cobble. Mud. Get rid of the cobble. That is great. More of that. Wonder how much you could store of that. It's crazy. And stone. All of that. And we're still only halfway full. Just disconnect that before I use up all my power. Oh, no. Don't want to click it with a dolly. So, wood. Trees I will put on with... I don't really want that in there. Trees I'm going to put in with farming. Wood. Let's just get all this in. Sit. Okay, so these two things will go somewhere else. That will go. I suppose you can empty all this now. Have I actually? Yes, I have. Get rid of all that. Okay, right, well I think I'm going to have to call it an episode, but you can see the beginning of what my storage is going to be like. It's going to be a lot more to this. You can connect all this up to a main network and you can hook it to a controller and it all works off of each other. So this Applied Energistics is a brilliant mod as well from the looks of it. I'm going to be using that a lot. But I do need to set up somewhere properly. Because I'm just doing everything in the farm area. I've still got my Formcraft over there to do. I sort of know what I want to use on that now. These guys, I made another wooden golem. One collects seeds, one collects wheat. As you can see, they're doing a smashing job. Well done, little fellas. And then over here, I've had to put a double chest down for this guy. Because he is a grafter. Look at this. Mayonnaise for days. Out of the way, chickie. Nope. Out of the way. Thank you. So, yeah. The beginning of our power. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.